District 5. I'm a parent and I'm with Moms for Liberty. I'm here to tell you about 4th grade Walk 2 Moons. These are quotes. My mother screamed just once, one long mournful wail, and then it was quiet. When the doctor carried the baby out of the room, I asked to see it. It had a pale bluish tinge and there were marks on its neck where the umbilical cord had strangled it. It might have been dead for hours, the doctor told my father. I asked if I could touch her. She was still a little warm from being inside my mother. I thought maybe if I held her, she would wake up. I slept beside my mother until I heard her calling my father. When he turned on the light, I saw the blood spread out across the bed. It had soaked the sheets and the blanket, and it had soaked into the white plaster of my cast. She wouldn't stop bleeding. Later, my mother said they took out all of my equipment. She would not have any more babies. The teacher's manual gives 3 separate warnings for the emotionally mature content in this book. With all of the great literature out there, why are we reading books that require this many warnings? Page 91 of the teacher's manual states the sophisticated cognitive work builds a foundation for critical thinking, including concepts related to social justice.
Kimberly Calcote, District 6, Moms for Liberty. For the 2nd grade book, Separate is Never Equal, the teacher manual states that the text is too complicated for the kids to read, so instead, the teacher is to have the kids focus on the illustrations. These illustrations include Mexican children behind fences at a pool with the sign reading, "No dogs or Mexicans allowed," eating lunch in a pasture with cows and flies, and Sylvia crying at school with white children around her. Statements from the book include, they have problems with lice, impetigo, and tuberculosis. They have generally dirty hands, face, neck, and ears. One character is asked, do you believe white students are superior to Mexicans in personal hygiene, scholastic ability, clothing, and their ability to take part in the activities at school? And the character answers yes. This story is about a remarkable family fighting for equality that they deserve, but it's being taught at an age that our children cannot fully understand the gravity of the landmark decision. This is just another lesson that is age inappropriate and does not fully balance the historical account of where we've come from to where we are now.
I'm Jim Bicknell with District 3. I'm here to talk about the contract extension. I could get up here and talk about how you're in dereliction of duty and how you've blatantly lied to us parents, but none of that matters. The fact is, the only ones that can choose not to renew your contract is the board, and we have zero faith that they will do what's right, because that will require actual leadership from our conservative board members. And I use that term very loosely. But there is one thing we can and will do, and that's replace every board member in this room. 6 of you are about to find this out. Nothing would make us happier than to surround you with a room full of American patriots who believe in the Constitution of the United States and Jesus Christ above.
Time.
You might just turn to dust.